Gives to Giles. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. Even though it wasn't a clear pass, he knows if that's a shot, he should make more often.
Good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the buzzer sounds.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Grizzlies, 3. The Jazz, 27. Your Grizzlies, Houston.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been uncertain so far. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they play. Great showing.
Tobias Harris.
They've got Williams. Jackson is out there with Holmes. Then there's John Morant. And it's Augustine in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup of the game for Memphis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last he had 56 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Memphis foul. John Morant. First personal foul.
Going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he
Shooting
comes
for
in with
Utah.
that same attitude.
That's it. And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
Memphis ball.
And really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Holmes against Walton. Holmes passes to Augustine. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc.
Good contest, and when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
Pass to Walton. Throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And Augustine kicks to Morant. Over in the corner, Williams. Off target from three-point range. Jazz have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fires the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
The Jazz with the timeout.
Off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit
Jazz substitution.
in his head.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Let's give a big round of applause to your very own Grizzlies.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hawkins checked in. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And there's the pass to Augustine. Now Williams. And looks
Memphis
like
foul.
the illegal pick.
Jalen Jackson Jr.
That'll get their attention.
First personal
That's
foul.
going to draw a whistle every time down the
Substitution
floor.
on the
Not
court.
even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Grizzlies. To the paint. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Augustine. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On 5 for 5. Giles goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Chavez has got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Up top for Vanderbilt. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Down low, Augustine gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two sadly don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
And on the way from Irving for 3, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Morant against Irving. Bolton with the steal. Giles kicks to Irving. Back to Giles. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Called on the shot. He gets up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Second personal foul.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
At the line for the Jazz.
Let's
Chavez.
see if they can keep the
One
train on
shot.
tracks.
The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 19-5 run.
Hey, right here.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Chavez. And the layup's going off the glass. Chavez has got 9 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
That's the end of the first half. With the
Sitting
score,
at a lead of
the
40 points
Grizzlies
at the end of the quarter.
8,
Terrific
the
play.
Jazz
And it's been their
48.
rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And so in the game for the Jazz. Bolton is out there. Then there's Irving. And it's the Cobra. And it's Abaji in at the 2. And here are the Grizzlies. Passes to Augustine. Good, and it's Williams up the assist. Augustine's got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train triple us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Back to Morant. Outside Williams. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Jazz. Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston. He was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out. A nice start to the second half. They made 3 out of their first 4.
John Moran with the assist.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Giles. Knocks down the 3-ball. Giles has got 24 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Augustine. Now Holmes. The tray. Rebounded by the Jazz. Walton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't
3
totally on
points.
him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pass to Augustine. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Morant passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jackson. A rebound by the Jazz. Holton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Reggie. The reviews have been good for the league's rules to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend. I love my job right now. And I love my job because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. The pass to Giles. Over Williams. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. Giles has got 11 in the second half. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. Back to Morant.
This man is in full control of the offense.
Pass to Walton. Back to Giles. Great play there, set up by Walton. And that's now 29 points for the Cobra. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside Williams. Holmes kicks to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Walton against Holmes. Augustine looking around. Offline from the top of the key.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just left it.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Grizzlies, almost never
22.
See. The scoring has been tremendous.
69.
And they're lights out with very... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball.
Substitution on the
You
court.
always hear
At the
the
line for the
Grizzly players
Jazz,
mention
Jackson
his
Hayes.
chemistry.
Yeah,
At the
you
line for
can't
one.
fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, I just love when teams make it work down low.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Morant outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
That's the end
A
of the game.
resounding victory for them. And Greg, in
Thank you
enemy
all for
territory
coming out
notes.
and showing your support. Please make sure to drive home safely and come back soon.